So today I want to tell you guys a story about how I met the American voice of Kiba, Lord Aizen, and Gohan. And this guy has voice acted in video games and stuff like that too. In fact, let me just tell you everything leading up to meeting this dude. So last year, actually not last year, about 2 years ago, there was this anime convention in Mississippi. It was the first ever anime convention to ever be placed in Mississippi, and luckily it was placed very close to my school, so about an hour and a half away from my school. So I got very lucky with that. So it was only like $25, so I was able to afford it. Actually, my friends paid for it for me as long as I paid for gas. The convention is Saturday and Sunday, but we decided to leave a day early so that we could have some time to sleep and relax and maybe eat food and maybe explore or something, whatever, instead of having to rush and then get our outfits on or be in the car for a long time, hot and sweaty with our outfits and everything on. As we're about to leave, one of my friends, she's a foreign exchange student, she decided to give me a whole thing of cookies. Now, these are things of cookies that I've never seen before, so I was like, are these good cookies? Are these cookies safe? Because I have a severe allergy and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh no, I think they're fine. My mom gave it to me. I've never seen the cookies before, but my mom gave them to me. And I was like, okay, cool. We get in the car or whatever, and I'm eating Oreos and Chick-fil-A and drinking Jones soda. And I decide to take one bite, one tiny bite, like literally this tiny, of a bite out of one of the cookies that she gave me. She had two different types of cookies. She had a coffee dipping cookie and then this weird cookie that had no scent to it, which is very strange. Usually a scentless cookie to me is, oh, it's probably sugar and that means it's safe and I'm probably not going to die if I eat it. That was a lie. This cookie was a peanut butter cookie with absolutely no scent. Don't know how it was possible, but it was possible that it was a cookie with no scent. Now, I have nothing against her because she had no idea what was in the cookie. She thought it was safe because it came from her mom or whatever, but you know, I ended up getting really sick. I was barfing in the gas station bathroom for about 2 hours while my friends were singing perfume songs to me to make me feel better, because I felt really bad for getting sick and causing them to have to like delay their time to get to the hotel, because we were expecting to get there during the day so we could like chill and hang out or whatever, but I got sick because I have severe nut allergy, and then it got worse. I mean, like one tiny bite, just one tiny bite. It gets worse. I think I'm getting better, and I think that I'm okay because like I had like maybe like small peel or something, but I was in the car for so freaking long that it already settled in, and so I thought it was okay, but then I wasn't, because 30 minutes later I get this rush of heat, and I tell my friend, who also has a nut allergy, but it's not severe like mine. Hers is just, I'm gonna barf and then I'm done. But mine is like everything. And like, I just tell her, I'm suddenly hot right now. And then she's like, throws a brown paper bag at me, and I just barf into the brown paper bag. Everything smells like peanut butter to me at that point. Everything just smells like peanut butter. I can't get away from the smell of peanut butter. I smell like peanut butter. The world smells like peanut butter. The door handle smells like peanut butter. Everything smells like peanut butter. I freaking miss the bag and throw up on my new white shorts and my new shirt that I got from the dorm, and out comes my Jones, my Chick-fil-A, and everything else in between that I had. And I'm still not done barfing, because next thing I know, I can't breathe. My skin is gone pale. I'm starting to get bluish colors in my skin or whatever. My friends start freaking out because they're like, oh man, she about to die, blah blah blah. And one guy's like, no, she'll be okay. She'll be okay. And I'm like, I can't breathe. And then I started foaming at the mouth, and they were like, she's not okay. She's not okay. Help her. She's not okay. But one of the people that was sitting with me calls her dad, because her dad's a doctor. So she calls her dad, and her dad, she calls him Doc. But she calls him, and then she's like, she's pale, she's foaming at the mouth, she can't breathe, she can't talk, she can't speak English, I don't know what's going on. And they're like, take her to the ER. And so it takes literally 45 minutes, and I'm dying in the car. 45 minutes to find the nearest station. Now, we live in small towns right now, because we're in college, our college is a very small town. There is hardly any city around us. There's just town. So when you're out trying to drive somewhere and trying to visit another city, you are literally amongst mostly trees. So I could have died, but they got me to the ER in time. I'm over here trying to like answer these questions that these people keep asking me when obviously I can't talk. There's foam coming out of my mouth, but you know, they have to keep asking. Ma'am, what is your social security number? Ma'am, I couldn't hear that. Can you repeat that again? Ma'am, can you write that down? That's basically how it went. So my friends had to pretty much go and find my purse for me and just dump everything on the counter and be like, take all this information. Here's her first name, middle name, last name. Here's her state ID. We're going to call her dad or her mom, whoever is on the phone first, whoever's there first. We're just going to call them and we're going to see what to do after we get out of this hospital. I'm in the hospital for an hour. I had 6 people holding me down to give me 2 shots in both of my butt cheeks. Had the epi in one butt cheek and the Benadryl in the other butt cheek. And I had to have 6 people hold me down because I was like, I'm not good with shots, so you're probably going to have to ask somebody to hold me down. Ma'am, it's not that hard. I mean, it's just a shot. I don't like needles. Needles are very scary. Ma'am, it'll be okay, okay? It'll be okay. We have it. 6 guys, big dudes come in. Alright, we got her. So yeah. And then I couldn't walk after that, and they had to like carry me to the bathroom. My friends had to carry me to the car. My friends had to walk me up the steps at the hotel because we finally made it there. They had to get me a potato from Wendy's without anything on it, and crackers, and Powerade for them electrolytes. So yeah, I fell asleep playing my DS. I don't even remember what I was playing, but I was playing a game on my DS and I fell asleep. So the next day, one of the girl that was driving us, she introduced me to this dude. He was like bald and tall and kind of plump, but he was a really cool looking dude or whatever. And I was like, oh, he's cool. And so she introduced me to this dude, and his name was Kylie Bear. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking Kylie, as in like Kylie, not Kyle Hebert, but Kylie Bear. So I'm like, that must be a pet name. Must be a very weird and interesting pet name. But I'm gonna go with it, so I'm not gonna call him by that. I'm gonna just be like, okay, whatever you want me to call you, just let me know, whatever. We're talking, we're having this whole cool conversation. This dude is such a cool dude or whatever, and she's taking selfies with him and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, he's a cool guy. I don't even know why you want me to take a selfie, because she was like, you should take a selfie with him. And I was like, okay, cool. But I'm just like, she's like, I met him at Comic Con, blah blah blah, and he's such a cool guy. And I'm just like, okay, cool, you know, just talking to him or whatever. And having full-blown conversation, sharing food. I had potatoes, so you know. And then they were like, hey, let's go meet the voice actor of Gohan, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. I want to go meet this guy. This guy's probably a legend. I don't even know. I want to meet this guy. I've never seen this guy before. So I go, and we all sit on the front row in the center of the entire place because we get there early. And then it's not really a big con, so it was kind of easy to get there early. But anyway, so we get there early and we just sit down and we just get ready in our outfits. I'm wearing a wolf costume. Yeah, you wearing a wolf's costume? So, bald dude that I saw walks up on the stage and I'm like, oh, he must be introducing the guy. No. He was the guy. Like, I had a full-blown conversation with the voice, the English voice, of Mother effing Gohan of Dragon Ball Z. And the voice of Lord Aizen from Bleach. And Kiba from Naruto. I freaking met this guy and had a full conversation with him and shared food. And then even after that, while I was playing it cool and freaking out on the inside, because on the inside I was like, but on the outside while he was going, so yeah, I did the voice of this, and I can teach you guys how to have action voices. Any volunteers? I'm like, cool. I don't need to go up there. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I met this guy. I didn't think that I would meet this guy ever, or anybody like this guy in my life. I have no words. I mean, like, he even spoke to me afterwards. And we shared those little Japanese panda candies with like strawberries or chocolate coming out of it. We shared those, and neither of us had to pay for it. Not gonna tell you how we got them or how we found them, but let's just say we didn't have to pay for them. That was my first ever anime con, first and only anime con. I'm planning to go again this September or October, whenever it opens up again. If you like this video and this story, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, tell me what other stories you want to see, tell me if you met anybody awesome at an anime convention if you've ever been one, or at VidCon or any other convention that you've been to. It doesn't have to be an anime convention, it can be any convention. And have a great and wonderful day. Bye guys!